Normalise sharing pronouns. Sharing our own pronouns is not something that cisgender or non-trans people do for themselves. It's a contribution to trans inclusion. Trans and non-binary people often feel the need to share their pronouns in order to have their gender identity understood. Being misgendered can be deeply upsetting for anyone, but if we're sharing our pronouns as a norm, it reduces the risk of misgendering anyone. Trans people may also not want their identity, their trans identity, to be known in the workplace or in the local community. But if we're sharing our pronouns, it takes the pressure off the trans community, as they won't be the only ones doing this.
When accidentally making a mistake, apologise and move forward. We all make mistakes and that's okay, as long as we are working towards educating ourselves and to learn and build from these experiences. Spending too long apologising or becoming overly emotional can potentially make your trans friend feel like they're burdening you. So simply just, I'm sorry, thank you for correcting me, and continuing the conversation with the correct pronoun, for example, is the way to go.
Think about what common words and phrases are used within your teams, and do they favour certain people over others, and what language could we use instead? So an example could be, welcome everyone, instead of welcome ladies and gentlemen. Use gender neutral language such as parent or partner, instead of mum or dad, or wife and husband.
Accept that just because you don't understand an identity, it doesn't make it not real. It also does not give you the right to invalidate it. Everybody exists on different levels of experience and understanding on any given topic. The resources to understanding trans people exist and are readily available. It isn't something you'll become fully knowledgeable on overnight, and that's okay. What's important is that as an ally, you're putting in the effort to understand and to self-educate. It's not the responsibility of trans people to educate cis people.
Listen to trans people and make sure that in your work as an ally, you are centering trans people and not yourself. Listening and allyship means there's a continuous conversation happening and actions are being taken on issues which may affect our trans community. This can include the language we use within a given space, having bathrooms accessible to people of all genders, and creating an environment where trans people feel safe and able to voice concerns and issues they may have.
It is important to respect the privacy of trans people. Some people may not want to talk about being trans. Others may want to share their trans identity. Others may share more or even raise awareness of some of the issues they face. It is understandable you may have questions, but please do this in a respectful manner by not asking invasive questions. It is important to be led by the trans person and tailor your conversation to their comfort level.